Welcome back. Welcome.
Welcome back. Welcome. Our little co-host has hijacked the mic again. Happy Sunday Fun Day. We have a really fun episode today. We are covering so much stuff. Now, we are going to rewind and just hang out and enjoy each other's company. I hope you have your medical snacks. Be careful for the heirlooms as you walk into the townhome. I just bought those. Shout out to those of you who haven't seen in a while who've been coming back looking for a motion from Judge Jackson. We are still docket watching, and yes, there has been a lot to catch up on. Let's get this party started.
Downstairs. There's an allegation that you pushed George down the stairs?
Apparently.
Or got him in the suitcase upstairs and pushed him down the stairs?
Supposedly.
Did that occur?
Absolutely not.
Is that bookshelf disturbed in any way?
No, nor the plant next to it.
I'm showing you composite, 2 photographs, identification M.
I don't think you all understand who I am.
All right, as we travel around the globe and visit our hometowns, I need everyone from Morgan County to check in ASAP. This is breaking news. A former jailer has been charged for stealing honey buns.
Yeah, you heard that right. Stolen pastries. WFO 48's investigative reporter Nick Ballinger spoke to Jarvis Moore exclusively after he turned himself into the Morgan County Jail last week. Nick Moore believes this is retaliation, and he was just following orders.
Well, Liz, Jarvis Moore says he doesn't even eat honey buns because he's a type 2 diabetic.
Okay, you heard the man. He's a liabetic too. Negative earned. So this former jailer says it was common practice to take the inmates' snacks in retaliation of them not following orders. Actually, let's go find out if he wants us to know anything about this case, this whole honey bun debacle. Let's see if there's anything he wants we, the people, to know. This is crazy.
I just want the people to know that I didn't do this, and it is killing me to be plastered all over the world that I'm this and I'm that and I'm not that.
Every day for over 2 decades, Jarvis Moore walked into the Morgan County Jail and went to work.
I've done everything that there is to be done there. Something that I wanted to do ever since I was a child.
You guys see the attorney's face? He gave him that little pat on the back for moral support. Okay, jokes aside, we've heard reports that the inmates use the honey buns for their prison hooch, the toilet hooch, how they get the party started. So that could have potentially caused a riot. Can you imagine someone taking Sarah's honey buns? Whew, negative earned.
But on Friday, he walked through a different door, turning himself in on 7 counts of felony extortion. I've contacted Morgan County officials to get to the bottom of the charges, but due to courthouse renovations, the filings are delayed. Moore was told this stems from his firing in September.
And they told me that I was being terminated for taking honey bun and store items from inmates.
You heard that right. Honey buns. Moore doesn't deny taking the honey buns, but he says he was simply following orders.
This idea's been going on for years and years.
He says when inmates started a fire in the jail, it was policy to take commissary from inmates who started the fire and give to others.
The honey buns were actually given to another inmate to clean up, or the items. There was nothing ever kept in possession. It was used as a tool to stop burning in the jail.
Oh, hold on. Tisk. Are you telling me you took one inmate's honey buns and gave them to another inmate to clean up? Oh, yeah. I could definitely see how that was a problem to the inmates. Oh, yes. What are you guys thinking? All jokes aside, technically they should go to the trash if they're taken from an inmate, right? But giving them to another one seems to maybe cause chaos on the yard. It has to be more to this story.
Moore and his attorney Scott Morrow believe this is much bigger than 7 felony counts for 7 honey buns.
It's retaliatory 100%. His problems began specifically when the John Scott incident occurred.
John Scott Jr. died in jail custody in April of last year. This video of Scott Jr. being dragged through the jail was leaked in May. Moore says he was asked multiple times if he was the one who leaked it. He believes it's the main reason he was passed up multiple times to become the first black lieutenant in Morgan County history.
That was one of the main goals that I wanted to do, and that would have been even stronger to help people.
Moore says he was placed on administrative leave each time a position came up.
One thing, he's African American and they don't want him to be a lieutenant. And then because he supported Anna Franklin in that video.
And if she's back in office again, I can assure the citizens of Morgan County you will see significant change.
Moore posted this video 5 weeks before he was charged.
They wanted to keep their thumb on Jarvis and keep him down, and they came up with this honey bun criminal charge.
A spokesperson from the sheriff's office told me this investigation into stolen honey buns started in August and was turned over to the DA in November before the video was posted.
I'm truly not guilty of extortion. The only thing I did wrong was protect the jail and try to secure the jail.
We want justice, and we want everybody treated the same. If you're going to arrest one person for this type of activity in the jail, arrest them all.
Oh, he's no longer jovial. So do you believe that everyone should be arrested? What I gather from that is, hey, this is normal practice. We're snatching honey buns and snacks all day from these inmates and giving them to others. Question is, do you think that causes problems between the inmates? We will go over the menu a little futuristically, and we see what the inmates are served. So the commissary items are like money there. They're essentially cash in prison. So a honey bun could be worth $5, $10. You taking 7 honey buns from an inmate to give to another, I could definitely see how that could cause a little bit of ruckus. Now, Jarvis seems to think that it's something to do with the video that he shared and made public of the inmate being injured fatally. So what do you think? Is this an inside job? Is it personal? Or did karma just finally catch up with old Jarvis? Let's grab our resident little human to give Jarvis a tisk tisk.
Tisk.
Shout out to the Daily Loud. Stars on the map, Iowa. I need you guys to check in the chat and let us know what's what and how many. The Alpha Delta Phi Fraternity House has been hit with a 4-year ban after the police responded to a fire alarm and stumbled upon 56 pledges being doused with ketchup, mustard, among other things. These boys were in a dark basement, but here's the thing. The guys that were in charge feigned ignorance, pretended like they didn't know what was going on. Here's the scary part. When the authorities told these 56 wieners to get moving, hold your head up high, let's go. None of them moved. They preferred to listen to the housemen, the house boys. They totally ignored the cops, leaving many questioning these dark hazing rituals that have been in college life for decades.
Well, we start cleaning this up. Everyone take their blindfolds off. Shit. I've already given multiple commands to clear the room and get out of here, but no one's moving. Apparently they're taking this pretty serious.
Yeah, I guess.
You in charge?
You said...
Still haven't found out who's in charge?
Might want to ask our house dad.
Where's he at?
Summit.
Working at Summit.
Summit, that's cool.
So, you have
obviously,
coming here?
Yeah, lieutenant's coming.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Definitely figured out why you wouldn't let me pass you initially.
Questionable.
Yeah.
I get it.
I would probably be calling your house dad or whoever to get him here, since ultimately
Wish I could.
he's probably in charge, right? Unless someone else is in charge.
A lot of I don't have his numbers.
Yeah.
Which probably is that.
Yeah.
What?
Do you guys know how the fire alarm you guys set off, or is it just from?
It's manual.
Here's the deal. From what I'm being told, this is like shutting down chapter type stuff. I need to start talking now.
It's 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
What?
That's fine. I need to talk to people.
You call Summit.
Can I call Summit?
Yep.
I'm not calling Summit.
I have no contact with Summit. You hear
We're
my
not being
voice.
very helpful.
No,
Nobody in here has any way to contact the guy that's in charge of this house.
Are they protecting him?
This is all going in their apartment, so we're only making the situation that much worse.
I have no contact.
Okay, we need to find somebody that does.
No one does. He's a house dad.
Aren't you all supposed to have contact with him?
I never see him.
Do you believe they don't know the houseman? They never seen him and they can't contact him. What's scary is how the 56 wieners wouldn't move for the authorities. What do you think about that? It's no telling what happens in that house. You hear the detective saying, well, the officer saying, oh, no wonder you didn't want to let me in. I had to push past you. Plot twist, that could have been the houseman right there. Okay. At least we know that chapter has been shut down for 4 years. This was in 2024, so they will be able to reapply, I believe, around 2030. All of my mathematicians, let me know in the chat. What do you think about the 4-year ban? Was it too much? Was it too little? Are you familiar with any hazing incidents in your family or your life?
Just have a life, a normal...
Let's go and look at her and her helmet.
Me having my son and trying to work and maintain the home and just have a life, a normal life as best as I could. Somehow that upset George, and because I had a certain dollar amount from my divorce settlement, at one point it was from wine we could afford vodka, so a lot of the times he would take my card, my debit card, and go buy the large, we call them handles, of vodka, which is the big bottle.
Shout out to everybody who's listening on the playback, everybody down in the chat. We're going to try some prison food, some commissary. Yes, delicious delights. These are what the vending machines look like down below there. Shout out to my email crew, Detective Wo Buffett, who sent me the commissary list for Orange County prison inmates. And if you have anything you want to share, send it over to me too. Over in our shorts section, shout out to you guys for enjoying the shorts too. There's a lot of trending topics and true crime, gossip, just a good time. That's where we were looking at commissary items over there. This here is considered hot food. It's a roast beef and cheese sandwich. Easily goes for $8.75 in the vending machines at the prisons. We're going to put it together and try it today. Let's head to the kitchen. Let's get this party started. But first, let me open the microwave and get the sandwich. Hey. Yes. It looks like our sandwich is ready. Whew, it's hot, blowing it. It's a little hot foods, hot meals. What do you guys think? I'm scared. Let me drink some water. It feels fine though. The bread, it's like a poppy seed bread. It feels really soft and fresh actually. The cheese melted. Seems like a sauce, so I didn't add anything. Usually I would add mustard to my roast beef. The meat is really thin. I'll give it a 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10, not bad. Are you paying $8.75 for this sandwich? I would have given it a lower rate, but I had to think like an inmate. If I was in jail, this would actually be a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. We've seen what the other state-issued meals look like, so yeah. Dancing with the dogs, dancing with the dogs. So let's head over to the kitchen at Lowell. Today's Sunday, Sunday FUNDAY. Happy Sunday to everybody down in the chat. Replay crew. Oh, hype crew. You guys have really been doing awesome. Thank you so much. Shout out to you guys. Trophies and blue hearts in the chat. If you missed our prior episode, we went into the kitchen and got the menu for the religious diet program. The food was slightly better. We literally saw fruit and vegetables at the same time in one feeding. It was amazing to see. So we're going to compare both menus now to see which one would you choose from, starting with the religious menu. For breakfast, which we know is served around 6 a.m., lunch around noon, dinner around 4 p.m. For breakfast on the religious menu, they'll have peanut butter, cold cereal, 3 slices of bread, 3 packets of jelly, 2 packets of margarine, 1 coffee, 1 sugar, 1 breakfast beverage. Positive earned. They get 3 slices of bread. Over on the other side, they only get 2. Okay, for lunch, we'll have 1 pack of tuna, 1 canned beans, 1 carrot sticks, saltine crackers, 4 pack of crackers, 2 pack of margarine, mustard, beverage, and salt. Salt is also something new on the menu. We hadn't seen salt before, oddly enough. So I'll give that a positive earned so far. What do you guys think? For breakfast and lunch, on the religious menu, positive earned. Dinner, canned beans, shredded cabbage, 2 packs of dressing, 2 slices of bread, margarine, 1 banana, 1 breakfast beverage, and salt. Let's read that again. Canned beans, shredded cabbage, dressing, a banana, margarine, and salt. This is sounding like a negative earned, you guys. Also beverage. What are you guys thinking? I need some food. No wonder the inmates are getting upset over 7 honey buns. Oh, we have Deputy Jarvis over here playing reindeer games with the commissary. Now, let's head over to the other side of the prison and see what they're having for breakfast. Okay, scrambled eggs, buttery grits, already sounding like a positive earn. I'm eating over here with these gals. Okay, buttery grits, 2 breakfast muffins, square, citrus sunrise, coffee, breakfast beverage, jelly, 2 packs of sugar, no alternatives. That's a definite positive earned compared to what they're having over there. Okay, lunch. For lunch, chili mac. That's chili mac and cheese. Okay, dried beans. I had mixed that together. Just go ahead and throw the beans in the chili, right? Cold slaw vinaigrette. 1 sweet cornbread. Fortified tea. Oh, we hadn't seen tea in a while. This reminds me of the behavior notes when Sarah would always have problems at lunchtime, where she wouldn't know what to choose from between the tray lunch or the bag lunch. Now I get it. Okay, so what are we having for dinner over on the other side? None other than a peanuts, butter, and jelly sandwich. Oh, a PB&J. For those of you who don't know, that's the nickname for P&J from the third rail. And Sarah in the middle, she's the BITCH. PB&J. Oh, someone on Reddit thought of that, or I read it somewhere and it was hilarious. Sidebar, someone in the comment section said, "Hey, Danielle, I'm about sick to my stomach hearing you guys call Sarah's son Little Man. Why don't you just use his name?" I said, "Hey, I'm a little shocked that Little Man upset you more than Scissor Sisters." But nonetheless, I've given everyone nicknames, so I don't see why that should bother you so much. Know that. Today is a good day to have a good day. Sorry, you guys. I'm feeling extra jovial today. So back to dinner at Lowell. 4 p.m. Sarah will be having a PB&J sandwich, pasta salad. Oh, they're back. Carrot coins, 2 slices of bread, pudding, fortified beverage. No alternates. Let us know in the chat, what are you having? Are you on the other side with the gals having livestock bananas, or are you hanging out with Sarah having carrot coins?
I was very confused. It was very hazy. didn't understand the monumental amount of people that were there and what they were doing with taking things from my home. I was worried about my dogs. I was worried about my son. I was in shock. I was traumatized by the situation, and then trying to focus on everything that was going on at my home. I was hungover. I was still, I believe, intoxicated to a degree.
She didn't understand the monumental amount of people that were there. What did she think? Some guy was going to rock up in a coroner's t-shirt, put George back in the suitcase and wheel him out? Thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day.
So that afternoon on February 24th of 2020, when Deputy Kayla Rodriguez arrived at your residence shortly after 1 p.m., you were under the influence of alcohol, correct?
Yes.
You were impaired by alcohol, correct?
I don't know as much as impaired means. It did affect, yes.
I don't know as much as impaired means. It did affect, yes. I actually have to read that because it makes no sense, so I can't remember it. I don't know as much as impaired means. It did affect, yes. I don't know. And I mean, she's the one who had to get up there and go off script and say that she believes she was intoxicated to a degree, loves to a degree. I don't know as much as impaired means. It did affect, yes. Does that make any sense? And then, of course, she's like, I don't understand the question. I don't. Yes, it's been asked 3 ways.
Oh, I love that look Suma gave Sarah at the end,
is,
like, girl, are you serious?
About to play the
Excuse me, I don't understand the question. She was sending her dog whistle to Owen so that he could step in and help her.
And Lowen.
How? Normally what I do is, because he does it so often, I just go to the floor. So I'm pretty sure I don't really recollect. I went to the ground. Okay, and then that's when he... I'm so sorry. No, that's fine. I don't mind. So you went down to the ground. Yes, that's what I do. Did he kicked you with which, do you recall which foot? Right. Right foot, okay. Heel. His heel. Okay. And you say you've been together for... I'm a whore. Because I asked for a cigarette. Because he left my ass in my car across the street. Okay. And you said you've been together for about a year? And a half. A year and a half. Yes. Okay. Lived together, obviously. Yes. Okay. I just recently went through a divorce. He's been there with me. He knows all the story, blah, blah, blah. But... I know. I'm just trying to...
No, lately I've been referring to Sarah as quicksand. You put your toe in there and you're done. Recently, I've discovered she's more of an avalanche. Take a second to just absorb Mother Nature and see how powerful she is, at the same time, how dangerous people can be. What did you guys think of the previous episode, the exchange, the scathing email exchange between P and Sarah after the dreadful phone call, the whole mouth? I want the whole mouth and all the gifts. That was so creepy, right? Well, right after that, they hung the phone up and started emailing each other, and we reviewed it on the last episode. So I hope you guys caught up with that, because it was chef's kiss. Sarah's just, either she's obtuse or she really has a pickled brain. I'm talking livestock pickles, not the shiny good pickles we get in this store. Shout out to one of our sister stations, Facebook, the Sarah Boone Suitcase Group. I hope you guys are over there, because they work so hard. They're posting daily. I can definitely not keep up. They're posting so much to keep up and keep us busy during the docket watching. Judge Jackson, say it with me. Where are you? So, quite puzzled, shout out to you, says, my thoughts for the evening. So, Sarah doesn't remember making the videos, eh? Yet, she somehow remembers his tone, the conversation, etc. Just before, between, and after the videos were taken. And she doesn't remember making the videos, but then says she recorded it to show him the next day in hopes to make him understand and be a better person. Detective Koala says she's a wackadoodle. She excels at everything, including lying. Quite puzzled said she really is good at telling lies. Her problem is no one believes them. Shout out to everyone over on Facebook. Hope you guys are having a great day. It's a great day to have a great day. Happy Sunday Funday.
Go ahead. 707 at 1307. What's going on? Who is he to you? Boyfriend? Yes, for like 3.5 years. What happened? The problem is I fell asleep. When did you do CPR? This morning. When I found it before you called. Yes! 1 o'clock right now. I tried. I was awake, but I actually got out of the bed at like 12:30ish, whatever. So I came downstairs, and I was like, oh, he's in the suitcase still.
Okay, ma'am.
Please! Okay, he just gurgled.
Okay, listen to me. All right, I want you to place the heel of your hand. Okay, right between his chest, right between his breastbones.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
Yes,
We want to pump his chest to me hard and fast. Going to this twice per second.
I'm doing it again.
Okay, no, just keep on pumping. That's all you need to do for me. Keep on pumping his chest for me. I don't need you to stop and talk or anything. I just want you to count out loud for me, okay?
What was the question? I'm sorry. Then I guess I decided to go upstairs, and I don't know, I fell asleep. So I don't really know.
You said his fingers were able to stick out?
Yeah, two fingers.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm figuring he'll get it. But then I wanted to go upstairs and waited for him, and eventually I guess I fell asleep. I had the dogs in the bed with me. It was warm, and then fell asleep.
You could see 2 of his fingers?
Yes.
And then like you just decided, okay, I'm gonna go upstairs now? Or
because I figured he would get out and then go upstairs and have intimate relations like we normally do. But I fell asleep.
Okay.
And he never came upstairs.
All right, let's have a little Sunday Funday fun. Now we're going over all of the times. Well, see if you can catch all the multitudinous amount of times Sarah mentioned sleep. I went to sleep. Also, watch from the eyes we just saw prior Detective Rodriguez walk into the crime scene. We're going to watch through the eyes of anyone who watched this and felt empathy for Sarah and wanted to help her, right? As we're counting sleep. We don't know anything that we know now. All we know is this is a gal who called the police and said she likes sleep. Let's watch this and see why anyone would gravitate to Sarah and want to help her. Yes.
At me all the time. He comes at me. So it's either I flee or try to go upstairs and go to sleep. That's usually what it is. And I don't know if you talked to Brian about any of that, but most of the time when I flee, I go over there.
12:49.
And did she call you or you call her?
No, I called her. I'd called her at 11:25. I did that twice. I always call twice because generally she's asleep or whatever. And then I called her 2 more times at 12:21, and then I called her again at 12:49, and that's when she answered.
Okay.
Freaking out, saying that George was dead.
You called her about 5 or 6 times before she answered.
Yeah, which completely normal.
Normal to you. Okay.
I would not do that.
You wouldn't lock somebody in a suitcase?
Well, I didn't completely lock it. I mean, I opened it with one finger. I left enough in there for him to get out.
Okay.
And I wasn't planning on going upstairs and going to sleep.
Okay. No, it was just the way you said it.
You guys are scaring me.
Why?
My plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep.
Well, that's what you did.
Yeah.
But not intentional.
No, you told me you went upstairs because you were
Stop
getting
here.
ready for bed.
Stopped here.
Okay, but
Where's here?
show me where you can see any fingers coming.
I get told everything but a white woman, so
Okay.
we were playing, and then, like, I thought it was... My plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep. My plan was not to... He'll be up here any minute.
But didn't you upstairs and get
My
ready
plan
for
wasn't
bed?
also to leave him in the suitcase.
So why didn't you take him out?
Because I went upstairs, and then I fell asleep.
But we
I
can't
didn't do it
breathe.
intentionally.
What's your plan?
Waiting for him to come upstairs.
And then when he did it?
Oh, I think number 9 is one of my favorites from that clip. She's like having an epiphany. And I didn't plan on going upstairs and going to sleep, as Chelsea is plugging up the tablet, the laptop, and Scott's just anxiously in the corner ready to cuff her.
Fell asleep.
You said you were up then.
Do you all not think... So you all think that it's like, oh, good, I got him in there, now I'm going to go to sleep? Is that what you guys are trying to assume? Or no, again, if you don't mind, please. So you all are assuming that it's like, oh, good, I got him in there, now I'm going to go to sleep? Is that what you all are assuming?
Well,
He's been drinking
and then watches
probably
that
went to
video.
sleep. That's what happened. Because I was upstairs and I fell asleep.
No, before you went upstairs. You, like, consciously had to walk upstairs.
So I happened to go to sleep. When I say go to sleep,
And what do you normally do when you go to bed?
do.
What do you normally do when you go to bed?
What do you mean?
What is a bed for? Going to sleep.
Right.
So you go...
If I hadn't been drinking, you still think it would be the same thing? Where it's like, hop in, I'm going to go to sleep. Is that what you all are trying to do? To portray me
We're not trying
as?
to do anything.
And it's not fair. It is not fair. You guys are trying to, again, oh, he's in there. Night, night.
That's what happened.
No.
That's absolutely what happened.
Intentionally.
How's it not? You got up off the couch, walked up a flight of stairs, and got in your bed.
Thinking he was going to get out.
And he didn't, and you still didn't go down and check
And it's
on
the
him.
whole 30-minute thing that you guys are trying
I
to
don't
do.
care about 30
Whatever.
minutes.
It's like, for all I know, it was 10
He's begging for
minutes.
his life. He's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. So my thing is, though, it's what I have a feeling is I went upstairs and just hit the bed kind of thing. But, again, I'm thinking he'll be up here in a minute. But then I go out. Great day. Fooling around and being stupid, and apparently me going upstairs and hitting the bed, not going to sleep, where it's like, I'm tired now, I'm going to go to sleep.
That's excluding, that's a good analogy for the day, excluding the fact that he's got a bump on the back of his head, a bump on the front of his head, and his lip is busted, and he has a bump on his eye.
I don't know what you all want me to tell you. But
Now
when
we're
then
asking
it's like,
you to
oh, I'm
explain it.
tired. Oh, I'm tired.
Well, that's what you told me.
That was intentional. There's no way getting around that. You intentionally did that. Nobody drugged you up there. You didn't float up damn stairs.
Okay, well, it's not fair. It's not fair that you guys keep trying to say that that's what I did.
I don't know what to tell you.
You told us that. You didn't go upstairs?
Again.
You say you're up for 30 minutes, and he doesn't come up. You don't go down and check on him?
I'm in the bed.
You even moved.
And off.
You admit to moving the suitcase, like, over. So
You roll it.
You roll it out. Like, it's not like...
I didn't want it to be like that. Don't...
You didn't want him to be upside down? How do you even get upside down?
Right. You guys are killing me right now.
I just want you to hear.
That's how he talks to me most of the time.
Tisk, tisk. I love that clip. She's always like going toe to toe with Scott. She wanted to stand up again. I think at that point he had already told her prior, sit down, please sit down. She was sitting on the edge of her seat, like yelling in his face. Oh, he's lucky she didn't pull out the claws like Brian said. Now, I definitely know you guys heard the baby voice get activated. Let's listen to that again. It was a pretty weird exchange to me, where she's just like, I didn't want him to be like that. And she's kind of clawing at her face. Let's watch that again.
Again.
You say you're up for 30 minutes and he doesn't come up. You don't go down and check on him?
I'm in the bed.
You even moved,
and off.
You admit to moving the suitcase, like, over. So you roll it out, like, it's not like...
I didn't want him to be like that. Don't...
You didn't want him to be upside down? How do you even get upside down?
Right. You guys are killing me right now.
I just want you to hear...
That's how he talks to me most of the time.
That's how he talks to me most of the time. She doesn't miss a beat, right? She's like, ugh, you guys are killing me right now. Okay. Previous, I posed a question. Watching now from the beginning, the crime scene, now the interrogation. Do you feel the urge to want to help Sarah? No? Not yet? Okay, I have something else for you. Let's head to court.
Donate it and a bunch of things that you're going to put inside.
Correct, yes.
Okay. So it'd been down there a week, so it was already down there.
Yes, George brought it down.
Okay. So you said that you got down there, you're looking for him, you see him settling into the suitcase.
Yes.
What did you do?
In my head, I said, oh man, we're obviously not going to be going to sleep anytime soon. And I walked over and he was trying to get himself flat, so I couldn't tell that he was in there. And then...
Is it fair to say you don't even remember a videotape?
I do not.
So, from what you can tell from watching it, did that refresh your memory about that event?
It did.
Why did you say all that?
For everything you've done to me.
And so once he was zipped into there, there's some amount of time, but you don't remember specifically before you start taking the 2-minute video, correct?
Yes.
And then that's when you say what you say, and that's when he says what he says. We've all heard it, correct? And then between there, in that second video of the 22 seconds length, it's at this point where he's beginning to get angry, and then that's when you take the baseball bat that's in evidence, and your testimony is start poking him with the end of it.
Did you say this was the second video?
Between the two videos, that's when you started hitting with the bat because he was getting angry and trying to escape, correct?
Right, I was not hitting him, yes.
Okay. Did you ever hit him with the bat while he was outside of the suitcase?
No.
So each time that he is hit with the bat, it's through this suitcase. And that's what leaves the marks on him, because you didn't hit him with the bat outside of the suitcase, correct?
Yes, if you'd like me to demonstrate.
No, that's okay. The suitcase will speak for itself. And then you take the second video, and you go upstairs and go to bed, correct?
I apparently went upstairs and I used the phone to make a phone call.
Okay.
And then I fell asleep.
All right. And at the point in time when you left and went upstairs, he was still inside the suitcase, correct?
Correct.
Was he still asking for you and calling your name? Say shh to him again?
I don't remember.
Did you tell him that this was his problem and it's on you again?
I don't remember.
Did you do anything to help him escape from the predicament that you zipped him up in?
No.
No other questions?
Down the stairs. There's an allegation that you pushed George down the stairs.
In Lowell Correctional Facility, it's
awful.
It's like a lion with a bunch of gazelles.
At the end of a Sunday fun day, where we are drinking, we're outside by the dartboard, we're doing puzzles, we're doing arts and crafts, and there finally comes a point in time where we're going to play hide and seek. And he says, "Tag, you're it." Even though she's it, she goes upstairs, hides in the shower, eventually gets tired of being there, it's cold, so on and so forth, and she comes back downstairs. And as she comes back downstairs, she can see Mr. Torres fiddling to place himself inside the suitcase to try and hide for this game. And the lid is not closed and it's flapping. And out of jest, out of levity, undisputed according to her testimony, she comes over there and zips it shut. Whether it's 100% or enough for 2 fingers to get out, that is something that you decide as the jury. But there came a point in time where the fun and games was over. And Mr. Torres told her that. "Babe, I can't breathe. Sarah, babe, let me out. This is all on video. We don't have to imagine this. This is all on video." 1062. At that point in time, she is using force against him that is not justified. She is the initial provocateur. She is the aggressor under the law. And what level of force is it? "I can't breathe." Not let go of my hand, not get your hands off me. "I can't breathe." These are the 2 paragraphs that solve this equation without getting up on a big whiteboard in college that's 30 feet long, 15 feet high, and a ladder, and somebody's scribbling Latin words and Greek letters for months and months to solve this huge, complicated equation. The equation is solved in 2 paragraphs. She is the initial aggressor. He is saying, "I can't breathe." It is no different than a naked chokehold that she does not let go of. And she told you it's because I want him to listen to me. This is my bully pulpit. This is how he made me feel in the past. The testimony from the defendant is George Torres' head is here. You can stand if you need. You've been sitting a long time too. His head is here. Testimony from the defendant is George Torres' head is here. You can stand if you need. You've been sitting a long time too. His head is here. His butt is kind of down here. His feet are here. And his hands and his knees are up here. He's in the fetal position, if we remember right. The hematoma on his head is on the left side. The bruises, the deep bruises on his back, are on his left side. You hear that? That's solid. You don't have to accept that she put those marks on him when he was in there. The evidence doesn't support it. You can conclude she used this bat when he was outside the suitcase. You don't have to believe her when she said they were playing hide and seek. You don't have to believe her because she doesn't know the rules. She came downstairs, saw what she had done, and had all the opportunity in the world to clean up whatever mess may have been at the bottom of the stairs. But ladies and gentlemen, physics doesn't lie. It's inconsistent that he received the hematoma to his head, his bloody mouth. How is his mouth getting bloodied inside the suitcase? That's protected from her and her bat. But that suitcase, a 100-pound drunk woman is not beating through the wood of that suitcase or whatever it is that's making that noise when it's thumped. Ladies and gentlemen, those injuries happened outside of the suitcase. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody or something went down those stairs. She has no injuries consistent with going down the stairs. He does. He has blunt force trauma all over him. You don't have to buy her story.
And you shouldn't. All right, after the puzzle, what did y'all do?
I decided to continue to maintain and focus him, and I have a bunch of paints that I used of my son's that his grandmother bought him. It's a very big art wooden box, and it's got pastels, pencils, paint, any kind of whatever. And he and I were very much into art, and with this resource, it got him very interested in being more creative.
How long have you been into art?
Ever since I can remember. As a child,
You like to draw?
I like to do anything artistic.
And I know, we saw some of the pictures of your apartment, but it looks like there was pictures and artwork up. Is that all your work and George's work?
The majority of it, yes, are belongings from my home, and then also some of George's, yes, on the wall.
Oh, the straight A student is always curious. Why is this happening? Why is she filming me? Because we're in a public place. Now, for those of you who have been catching up from the interrogation, the crime scene, the trial, the courtroom, everything, have you felt the urge to help Sarah? If not, I have one last ditch effort. Be right back.
So what am I supposed to do now?
You will...
Someone needs to call Brian.
Okay.
Lucas is waiting for Mom to come home. This was not my intention. I thought I was waiting for you all to come and figure out what's what and how many.
That's what we're trying to do.
And I was going to be able to go home and see Lucas. Now he's just not going to have me come home. So there's nothing that I can do.
All right, no.
There's nothing that I can do in order to go home and see Lucas and prepare.
Not right now, no. You'll be afforded a time in court. You'll be afforded an attorney. You'll be afforded a chance to talk to a judge, and all that stuff will be worked out.
But what's the time frame for that, though?
I have no way of being able to tell you. You should make first appearance probably by tomorrow morning, if not tonight, depending how things are busy, how quickly you get down there. I
had a
don't work in
suspicion
there.
this was going to happen. And I need water, like, really bad, please.
Have a seat.
You all checked me down here.
Absolutely did not.
I just got those.
Okay. They are not allowed in the jail.
So I can't even smoke cigarettes if I go.
What? Am I good on that? She is fucked up.
And what am I supposed to do with my car?
You'll be fine where it is. When you get down there, you'll have free phones. You'll be able to call.
What, as soon as possible?
If you made it this far, you know I appreciate you, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye! If you made it this far, I won't keep you long. Just have a great Sunday and enjoy life.